Hello, check, check. So check my mic before I started. Hello and welcome everybody. Why am I not getting? Oh, here we go. Looking for my live chat. Made in Holland. What's up, buddy? What's up, Frank Daniels? Tony Knight. See you scrapping with the $20 donation. Dag, that's what's up, dude. Thank you. What's up, Philip? Travis? How's everybody doing today? I hope everybody had a great 4th of July. I know it's been a while since I posted a video, but don't worry. I've been shooting plenty of content and did a huge shop cleanup. And we got a lot going on. Got a lot to discuss today. I got some finally, it's been a long time coming. I finally got some merchandise, which you can see. PSF or PSF in the old English. I'll show you in a second what the shirt looks like. Let a couple more people get in here. Guys, it's time. What's up, buddy? It's time for what? Start a revolution? Lawrence? What's up, dude? Aren't you from like France or something? Kenneth? What's up, movie KI something? You're waiting for my video in India. Dad, we got India in the house. What's up? Travis, hello from Chambersburg, PA. How is everything doing? God bless you all. And I just got the chance to see your preacher on YouTube. Man, I've been looking for a preacher like him. Thanks for sharing him. I'm telling you, the guy is like real deal. Like he's not like, I'll be honest with you. I was never into church. I went to church as a kid with my grandmother, and I didn't like it at all. I didn't like the whole pay to pray type deal. I just didn't like it. Just didn't feel right. And then as an adult, I never really was into religion or anything like that. And then something brought me to God that had nothing to do with the Bible. I didn't find God through the Bible or through the church, but I found God. And through that, I found a great woman. And then through that, I found this church. And, you know, I was skeptical. And, you know, I told her that what I felt about church. And she goes, you got to watch this guy. And I'm telling you, man, the guy is cool. He's down to earth. His message is right on. It's like what he's talking about is what's wrong with the world. So, I need to buy a shirt ASAP. So here's the deal with the shirts. I do have a website coming. We're working on getting everything on there and getting it to where you can go on there and buy stuff. It's a work in progress. We should have that ironed out by Wednesday. Okay, I got the person coming in to deal with that. And by next Saturday on the next live stream, you'll be able to get some merchandise. Now we only have t-shirts and some I'll show you here in a second. Let me get the we're going to do a meltdown. Let me show you the ingot maker real quick. So in the last live stream, that's why I love the comments and all the suggestions. Even if, you know, I don't if they're not something I can do, I still like to think about them. Someone suggested the whole reason I was having a problem getting the ingots to come out is because when they were shrinking, these were squeezing together, and you can literally see the stripe marks. Let's see if I can get it. Yeah, you see how you could see the marks where it was just getting ripped out of there because it was holding on for dear life. Okay. And so what I did, it's probably going to be hard to see. I put it on the milling machine, and one, I milled out the, I got in there a little bit with the end mill and gouged the bottom a little bit. You know, I never said I was a great machinist, but we're getting there. And it's not even going to affect nothing. All the important stuff is good. I machined 10-degree angles in there. So as it starts cooling and squeezing, it's literally going to want to start pushing itself out. So we should have no problems with that. I'm actually going to wipe this out really good. I should have filed the edges a little bit. I see some burrs, but I think we're going to be good. I think this is version 3.0. So once we get this, and then there's going to be a version 4.0, probably by the next stream, I'll have the lid made. Okay. And I'm going to test my electric kiln because I tried to melt copper in there and it didn't melt. Sorry, I just got distracted. Someone was talking to me. I couldn't get the copper to melt, but it did start sweating. Like someone said, the copper will start sweating right before it melts. Oh, really? Do we have Pastor Mike in here? Oh, yeah. Thanks a lot. Oh, we got a lot of comments here. Yeah, Pastor Mike's in the comments. What's up, dude? Thanks for stopping by. I just want to get this started real quick, and then we can talk about, and I'll show you the merchandise and stuff. It started sweating like it almost wanted to melt, and it was glowing. All right, so I'm thinking I might be able to use the electric kiln to use my bigger crucible and melt some aluminum, and then I could really fill this big mold up. Okay, and it's going to be really, really awesome. Let me get this started, and then I'll answer some questions, and then I'll show you what I got for you guys. Okay, I know every time I walk away, the mic gets. I need to get like a mobile mic. I need to put my glasses on too. Now I already started this. I already got this hot so that we can get a good start on it today. That actually melted down pretty fast. And what we're going to be melting today, I can't see if that's actually coming through. You'll see in that video, I recovered these. We're going to be melting these. It should be really clean aluminum. Probably, hopefully not a lot of, what do you call that? The stuff. Oh, yeah, that's already melted. While that's cooking off, put this over there. Show you what I got. Oh, check it out. So these are the shirts, right? These shirts were not cheap, okay? And the reason they were not cheap is because they're 100% made in America. See that? We have our American flag made in the USA. in my shop colors. And then on the back, let me show you what that says. We have the Project Shop Florida in Old English, and it says, bringing you the safest experience on YouTube. You know how we're all about safety over here, okay? Now, this is the first shirt. I have 3 more designs coming, and I just want to show you. These shirts were very expensive because they are 100% made in USA. See that list? I'll read the list. The cotton was harvested in the USA. It was grown in the USA. It was spun in the USA, knitted in the USA. The fabric was dyed in the USA, and it was sewn in the USA. It's hard to, I could have had these shirts made for probably less than half the price, but because I wanted to support local and support American-made products, it cost a lot more, okay? So I have 50 shirts. It's a limited run. I think we have 5 medium, 10 large, like 20 extra large, and then 15 like double X. I'm kind of fat. I'm 260 pounds, 265, depending on the day. All right, this shirt fits me really good. And I've already washed this one once or twice, I think. And it hasn't shrunk. I think they're already pre-shrunk, so you're not going to have that issue. And we're still working out what we're going to do. It's probably going to be in the $30 to $35 amount, you know, for the shirts, because it is a quality shirt. It's not cheap, you know. Do I send it to EU? I don't know. Let me check these questions out. I guess. I mean, I'll ship them wherever. I mean, as long as I have a good shipping address. I don't know what all that's going to take. But I want to be able to ship them anywhere. Yeah, everybody should be able to get one. Oh, you sent an email. Oh, let me check my emails, see if anyone wanted to get on here. I'm sorry, guys. I've been rushing all morning. See you scrapping said he sent an email. I got so much going on. I'm literally losing my mind. Let me see if I can find the email. Someone wants to get on here. I'd like for someone to come on here and chat it up with me. Just give me 1 second to check this. I'm a little unprepared for the situation. Please send me a link for the live. I can pop up for a bit. Okay. Let me get the link. Hold on. Now I got more of a workload here. So I gotta find the link. Hold on. I think I can do this. I'm not the best, you know, at navigating computers, especially while we're doing it live. Let me see. Oh, invite. Here we go. Here's the link. I'm going to send the link. Now, I don't know. Whoops. Okay. Let me get you that link there, Roger. Sorry, I'm just navigating a couple screens at once. Let's see if I can reply. Okay. You should have the link. And then there was someone else. Someone else wanted the link. Okay, hold on a second. Oh, we got another super chat. Hold on one second. All right, let me send these links real quick, and then I'll get back to the questions. Here's Mr. Barefoot, whoever that is. I'm sending a link if you're on here. And then one more guy. Okay. I'm not sure who this is, but here's the link. Okay. Let me okay. Let me I want to thank whoever just sent the other someone else sent $20. What's up, James? Everything's going good. We're keeping the hustle over here. Who else is in here? Made in Holland. What's up? Hello from Bayern, Germany. Sorry if I butchered that. What's up, man? We got Germany in the house. Looking forward to seeing the merch. Greetings from UK. Okay, let me yeah, also since YouTube does take some of the revenue, I have a PayPal link in my description on my channel. If anyone wants to just donate there, that's another way you can do it, and I'll probably get 100% of that, or even a Cash App. It's the same thing at Project Shop FL. I don't know how that works if you need my phone number. And then let's see here. Yeah, it's great. We got the pastor here. Oh, my mom's in here. Hey, Mom. Just popped in to watch for a minute. You're heading to the 4-H. That's great. My mom does a lot of stuff with the 4-H fair in New Jersey, which is cool. Let's see. Sorry if I'm getting behind here. Okay, and Antone. I'm sorry if I butchered your name. Langlis. I'm really bad. I'm kind of illiterate. But thank you for the $20. I really appreciate that. It's going for a great cause from Quebec, Canada. That's awesome. Sending the shirts across the pond shouldn't be too hard. Yeah, I mean, with shipping nowadays. What's up, Adam W? That's the guy that sends me all the gloves, keep my hands nice and protected. Hey, let me go add some more aluminum to this. Let me make this bigger. Hold on. this is going to be a test. This is going to be probably the last test ingot, you know, because it's gonna reflect the angles. I'm keeping myself in their original. I'm not going to do anything to it in the original form, kind of as a show the progression of where we came from. So this one, I'm going to be keeping. Now, what I plan on doing is, as long as this goes good, during the week, I'll make the lid and I'll video that. And I probably won't do it live, but I'll probably pour an ingot and test it and mill it. And then that'll be my first one that I keep to show the progression of where we're at. And then next Saturday's live stream, we're going to be melting with the finished mold, okay? And then that ingot I'll be giving away with some merchandise. So everybody that donates anything today, even if it's $1, let me show you what I got here. And this is actually going to be a preview of the next shirt. So we have a sticker pack. I got 3 stickers. I actually have more coming. So these ones are going to go with the ingots. I kind of wanted these shirts before I got the ingots, but we're still in the process of getting those made. It's not cheap having shirts made locally and made in America. Like, that was the biggest cost on everything. And then we have the double donut stickers, okay, with the orange PSF and the old English. I really like, I'm a big fan of old time signage, you know. That's why the back of that shirt looks like an old fashioned sign. But one of the shirts that's not going to be like this, but it's going to be similar. It's where you're going to be able to get shirts with the double donut on it, okay? And today, everybody that donates is going to get all 3 of these stickers. And then we have the old English PSF Classic. Now, these are limited. Depending on how it goes, like on the website, we'll bring them back maybe. But right now, there's a limited run of the stickers. There's a limited run of the shirts. And I want to, once I recover the money I put into it, we're going to immediately drop the next set of shirts and stuff. Now, this is just to get the website up and running and then get some merchandise rolling. My ultimate goal is to be kind of like with the ingots. I want to sell my products, something I've made personally, where you could actually see me make it on the channel. You know, it's going to be super high quality, and I have a couple different things in the works that I want to make. It's a process. It's not easy, you know, trying to become an American manufacturer, okay? Especially when you got so much going on and then limited resources. You know, I'm doing what I can with what I got, but we're moving forward in a positive direction. And yeah, so anybody that the 2 people that see you scrapping, I think he left his address. Oh, let me check that. How do I find my back end? Where's my yeah, I don't even know if anyone's trying to get on here right now. Where's Steve? Steve's actually he's probably not going to be around any much at all anymore, because he moved about 100 miles away. So I mean, he'll probably be back around, but it's not going to be. It's going to be far and few between. He's still got a bunch of stuff here in my shop, so he'll be back. But so one thing I want to do with the ingots, once we make them, there's two more things I want to do to them that are going to set them apart. They're not just going to be like, sure, there'll be ingots. I'll have some on there that are just plain ingots if you just want to buy an ingot for whatever purpose. But the ones I'm going to make, they're going to be precision milled, and they're going to be engraved either with a router or a laser engraver. Let's see what else we got here. Okay, I'm going to go check on this aluminum. This stuff is melting pretty fast, so I got to kind of keep on top of it. I keep hitting my head on this table. All right. Woo! I can't make that bigger. The thing is cooking. Amazing how all that garbage just comes right to the top. That stuff is melting fast. Oh man, you might be running out of aluminum. Some of these have metal on. I'm gonna go clean them real quick. Okay. I had a bunch of other little things sitting there, but they have a little steel insert. Let me see. There we go. Adam W., you like that double donut? That was actually a really cool video that I made that thing. Just sent you an email with my address and questions. Okay. Yeah, engraved ingots. Yeah, I'm trying to bring something different. Now, I want to show you something. So this ingot was sent to me by Sculler Metals. Okay, go check him out on YouTube. Copper King. This is an 8-pound ingot. I mean, that costs a lot and a lot to ship. Probably, I really appreciate that. But and I love it. You know, I'll never get rid of this thing. I'll always have it. But that's how you buy ingots online. You know, and let me see if I can make this bigger. Hold on. Whoops. There we go. You know, it's nice. And then the one I did, it's copper. It's crappy. It looks burnt. But you can already tell just because of my machined mold. You see those precise corners? Okay. We're going to have the most precise ingots on YouTube and on the internet. Not only is they're going to come out of the mold like this, but they're going to be milled after the fact to very precise tolerances. You know, like this one here, this was my first copper mold. All the little globby stuff. We're going to work out all them kinks. And the mold is just one step. I actually have an idea for a recooker. Like once we get it out and pour it in that mold, I want to put that mold back in the thing and let it cook down and let it settle, because like all these little imperfections, I think that was from it getting poured in the mold and the mold being cold and that freezing, and then you get all this stuff. But if we cook the mold and maybe hit it with some vibration, I think we can get all that out to the point where when I put the things back on the milling machine, which is the whole reason I made these, so I can clamp that and I can run all of this. Well, actually, I'll probably just run the top, flip it, and then I'm going to make a custom angled spacer. So then I could just clamp this in there, and that's just going to be flat, and I could just run a shell mill across that really fast. I don't want to be moving the head around. Once I get the head dialed to 0, we don't want to be moving nothing around. What do we got here? Throw them in. The steel will melt out. I could just scoop the steel out. Okay. Oh, we got another $20 donation from the safety marshal. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. It's all going towards a good cause. So far, everybody's even with $20. I might be giving away 3 shirts. So I was going to pick like the top 2. And whoever's like the top donation today is going to get a shirt and every one of the stickers. Okay, one of each one, and then everybody else, you're just going to get a sticker. And then next week, you're going to get the T-shirt, stickers, and an ingot. So definitely stay tuned for that one. Molten aluminum loves to stick on people. So where's your PPE? I mean, we always have personal protection around here in the shop. I mean, we don't play around. I'm wearing safety glasses. I should be wearing pants. I was kind of rushed today. I don't think I brought pants with me. The Dragon Lord 316 looking good there, nephew. Keep up the awesome work. Thanks, man. Is that John? That's awesome if you're in here. All right, let me get on this aluminum. This stuff is melting pretty much. I'm wasting time. It's melting pretty much as fast as I put it in there. Yeah. Whoops. All right, we're getting there, man. Look at that. Whoa! Got an overflowing crucible. I'm gonna scrape that a little bit off, and then add that last one. I think that's gonna be it. We're gonna be ready to go. And that's it. We might be ready to go. Put in there for good measure. All right, we're gonna let that get super hot. We're gonna get our mold really hot. Okay, I'm gonna let that come. Can you hear me now? I think I was muted. Is the mic on? Okay. Sorry about that. The stuff is finicky, man. I when I move stuff around, um, I wind up disconnecting stuff. Let's see what we got here. Steve was a troll that Derek found under a bridge somewhere. He worked in exchange for goats. You're a trip, dude. Um, yeah, that Yeah, we like to push things to the limit. Of course, we're going to overflow the crucible, man. I got that giant mold to try to fill. Oh man, that's one thing I didn't get is a bucket. Uh, I do got a steel bucket around here somewhere. Right before I pour that, I'll get that set up. What else we got? Uh, Heidi Bowman. So when's the wedding? um, I don't know. Maybe next month. We're gonna have a shotgun wedding. Should we do it live on YouTube? I got a big no on that one. uh, oh, hey, thank you, Laurent, for the €30. I don't know how that equates, but we'll get you a shirt and a bunch of stickers. Anybody that donates, make sure you email me, or if you want any more information, make sure you email me at projectshopfl@gmail.com so I have your information. I'll get back to you later today, and we'll work out all the all the details and what it's going to take. Let me just for the people that are maybe came in the stream a little later. We have 100% made in America t-shirts, bringing you the safest experience on YouTube. Okay, in old English with the PSF on the front and the shop color, made in the USA. American flag. These are very high quality shirts. They feel nice, and they were not cheap. So that's one thing I'm not gonna. I get people emailing me stuff all the time, mostly Chinese stuff, and longtime viewers of the channel know how I am about Chinese stuff. Unless it's a tool that I don't have, I'll entertain it. Yeah, send me it. Like the plasma cutter. That's a Chinese thing. I didn't have a plasma cutter. They said they were going to send it to me for free. Hey, you can't buy a TV or a computer nowadays without having something in it that was probably made in China. So as much as I'd like to not support that, it's hard not to. And I have a great someone that is suggesting I email like American-made companies. But even that, like my Lincoln welder, that's American-made company, is made in Mexico. So it's hard to find anything that's made in America. And I'm not talking crap about other countries. I just believe that one way that we can kind of start taking control and better ourselves is to have things made locally, no matter where you are. Doesn't matter what country you're in. You should have your local people making your products as much as possible, unless it's like a specialty item or piece of equipment that you can't have made there. If it's stuff like clothing, shoes, basic stuff, stickers, whatever, shop locally, man. Support your local people, because they're going to put the money in your community and better your own country, not just America. Like, I'm all about American-made products because I'm an American. It's just the way it is. Wherever you're from, Holland, France, whatever, support your local people, man. Because if you don't support your local people, even if it costs a little bit more, and it's all coming from one spot where you don't know how it's made, you don't know the work conditions, and the people that are actually producing your stuff are probably, they might be working for a bowl of rice a day. Who knows? And then they're not the ones benefiting it. The people benefiting it are the ones that own the machines and the corporation, and they're getting bigger, we're getting smaller, and we got to stop that somewhere. And buying local, supporting local friends and family is the best way to do that. I'm going to do it on Sunday. How much are shorts? I don't know. I don't have any shorts. I mean, I wear shorts all the time, and I probably should have some PSF shorts. I'm going to look into that. Maybe I'll just do a whole clothing line. What's up, Shane? Frank, you were made in the USA? Yeah. So, yeah, for anybody that's coming into the stream, the reason we're doing the stream today is one, I always try to do a Saturday stream, but I want to donate to the Freedom Baptist Church in Okeechobee, Florida. They're doing an expansion, and someone has offered to match up to $25,000. So if all the regular people donate, up to $25,000, someone's going to match that. So I figured whoever donates here today, I'm going to match that, and then we're going to take that, donate to the church, and it'll be matched again on a bigger scale to help them build their addition, which I think is for like a kids center or something. The guy Mike was actually in here in the comments. Mike Wharf Ministries is his YouTube channel. Go over there, give him a sub. Let's try to get him to 1,000 subscribers so that he can go live on YouTube, because he goes live on Facebook. But if he can get on YouTube to 1,000 subscribers, that'll help him bring in a little bit of revenue as well. I love American-made stuff, but in this economy, it's hard to pay more for American-made, especially when you have a one-income family. I get that 100%, Crutcher. It is. I could have easily, like this whole time I've been on YouTube, I could have had a YouTube store through Shopify and put out you just send them, like I could have sent them that logo and they would have plastered that on Yetis and hats and t-shirts that were made to order. But I could tell you where you're going to get them shirts from. They're going to come from, I believe they were coming from Guatemala and Honduras or something, and then the quality of the shirt is just not that great. Also, I smacked, my other phone literally exploded. Like the battery swelled up and bent my screen and cracked it. I can't use it, but I had a video on there where a guy was showing, this woman did research into the frequency or vibration of clothing, right? Now, all of us humans vibrate at a certain frequency, and like the higher the frequency, the better you are, right? So companies like Nike and all these other stuff with the dry fit and the polyesters and the rayons and the fake stuff, they vibrate at a very low frequency, what is not good for you. It's actually like detrimental to your health to wear that stuff. I've never liked wearing the anything other than cotton. I like cotton, silk, linen, and and like wool is kind of itchy, but wool and linen is like the best for you. It's actually healthy. So not only are you getting a quality shirt from me, it's going to be good for your health. I'm looking out for you. I'm not going to sell you subpar stuff that's going to make you sick. All right. I think we're getting ready to, ready to rock and roll on this. Let me, whoops. There we go. Turn my mic. I'm going to crank the mic up a little bit. Maybe it'll catch. I need my. Okay. You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to put the graphite in there. I don't know if you can do it when it's hot. Woo, look at that. Okay, I'm going to turn that off. And I do need to modify these and make them round because it is kind of, whoa, it is a little difficult. Okay. Here we go. Oh, that's heavy. Here we go. Oh, no, we spilled it again every time. You know what it does? A lot of oil burning off of there. Oh, I can't believe I did that. Put this back in there. You know, I kind of knew that was going to happen. What it does is it goes down in that small pocket and like shoots right back up. I think I'm pouring it too fast is what the problem is. All right, let me go find my steel bucket real quick. We get this thing filling up with water. I probably should have done that. I should have done that beforehand. I mean, it looks good. It looks a little low. I did wind up milling out a little bit more material, so I think even if I didn't spill it, we're really pushing the volume of that crucible to its limit. Okay. Let me turn this that way. Oh, we lost our second camera. Whoops. Uh-oh. Did I disconnect us all together? We might have lost our second. Oh, there we go. Okay. Kind of as far as I can reach. Pulling on that cord. I'll move that thing closer. Woo! She looked good. Oh! Oh, snap. Look at that bucket moving around, man. Wow, that's crazy. Oh, that water got super hot. Well, hopefully, with the modification to the ingot, um, we'll we should be able to get that right out. Man, that whole pan is shaking. Oh, it's hot. The water's steaming. That's crazy. Our bucket is kind of peeing. Let's add some cool water. Man, that thing is still boiling. That was super hot. Wow. I can't believe how hot that water got. That's crazy. Oh, oh no. What the heck happened there? Holy crap. It's like the ingot exploded from the inside. Maybe I didn't let it cool down enough. I mean, that's crazy, but it looks cool. What the heck? Look at this crap. There's a giant hole. It's like it blew up from the inside. What? Wow. I'm gonna let that water run on there and cool it down more. It's still super hot. This is crazy. Hold on, let me whoops. Got water on my computer. Look at this. This was the looks like fangs. But look at this. The aluminum, it like it blew up. That's so crazy. You know what it looks like? It looks like one of those creatures from the movie Alien where they burst out of your chest. Something bursted out of the middle of the ingot. Holy crap. Have anybody ever seen that happen before? This is crazy. Uh let's see what we got here. Um Oh, Mike, the pastor Mike commented. He said that they're doing a new multi-purpose building, needing room for our sanctuary and children's ministry. Yeah, man, if you can go check out Mike Wharf's ministries on YouTube, and he's really got a good message, and I love his delivery and his no nonsense approach. Um, let's see what else we got in here. I think it's melted and ready to go. How much for the shirts? So, because of how much they cost me, um, they're probably going to be around $35, which I know is probably like five. I mean, it's like $5 more than a lot of other places I've seen. Because I looked at other YouTube channels, and $10 more than like the Shopify stuff, but it's not. You're getting a quality product made here in America, and unfortunately, you got to pay for it. But we're supporting local stuff. It's literally the shirts were made here, and they were printed literally right down the street from my shop. So I'm supporting local people that do, they do pretty good. I'm totally satisfied with the shirts. They feel good. They fit good. What else we got here? It wasn't fully solidified. Yeah, so it made a self-contained volcano. Man, the center of that thing blew out. That's crazy. The cooler metal compressed and then ruptured out. Recast it? I don't know, man. I think I might just leave it as like a reminder to let it cool down a little bit, I'm wondering how the bottom's going to come out that I machined back down in there and put that 10-degree angle in there. Your dad worked with hot metal? That's cool. Oh, I should have let that mold sit for 20 minutes before I threw it in the water. Heidi Bowman, you can make your own wedding ring with the milling machine. Actually, that's one of the reasons I'm working on the lathe. Is I'm going to be making a wedding band on there. I'm going to start out with some prototypes out of some nice stainless steel I got, and then my mom is actually sending me some gold rings she has, and then there's going to be some other gold added to it. Tank, what's up, guys? Just got here. What's in the melting pot today? We had an explosion in the melting pot today. That's what happened. Bang it out of there. You lost your dad in December 2018. Sorry to hear that, dude. I figured that aluminum would have cooled fast enough, but I got that thing super hot. So, yeah, let's see if we can't get it out of there without beating it too much like I had to last time. Let's try. Man, this is crazy. Look at that. Hey, man, I was watching a guy. He was actually dumping molten aluminum like down into a big, like a 55-gallon drum. That's almost what this looks like. I want to get this out of here without. I mean, that is crazy. Let me get a hammer. I thought we might not need the hammer, but okay. See if we can't get this out without damaging it. Like a whole pocket down in there. I don't want to damage the concrete. Hold on a second. Oh no, not what I wanted to do. Check that out. Came out like a swirl. Almost like aluminum foil in some spots. Okay, that wasn't bad. See if we can evaluate what happened here. So I might have to go back to the check this out. That's crazy. I might have to go back to the original idea of drilling holes in the bottom and threading so I can either screw something or put air to it. Because I'm not sure what's holding up this time. It almost looks like, I mean, those, let's see, those angles are pretty good. See that? There's no way that was holding up. It does look like on the sides. I got in there with the milling machine and to clean up that weld that I put in the bottom. I think I was just rushing it. I could see a bulge here. You could see the mill marks on the bottom. That's where I backed the end mill off over here. A little indentation there. I'm gonna have to get down in there and clean that up. I still don't understand what was holding that up because if these sides here shrink in and this shrinks, it doesn't look like the ends were holding. It might just be, see, I don't see definitive scrape marks like on the last one. I mean, we got our edges on the bottom are pretty good. The top, the corners, that's something to be desired. But I mean, we got a giant cavity down the middle. It literally looks like an alien exploded out. Like this whole top was solid and it cracked up and just, it's like it gave birth. It didn't want to, but it gave birth. And it almost looks like some came down the side over here. Maybe that's what was holding it up. All right, so it did come out easier, though. I didn't have to beat it like on that last one. But I figured putting that angle in there would have, like, kind of helped it out. Maybe I need to I put a 10-degree angle. Maybe I need to do the 15. Maybe I didn't go enough. And then I can see the weld. I didn't go deep enough with the end mill on the milling machine. I could still see the weld. Let's see, where's the other one? Like all that. I took most of that. I mean, you could see a big difference. We're gaining. We're getting back. Okay. You know, so it looks a lot better. But now we need to oh, this is the wrong one. The one that looks like it's got the self-implosion going on. That is so crazy looking. Look at that. Have you guys ever seen anything like that before? That's definitely a keeper. We're going to keep this one around to remind ourselves that, one, melted metal is dangerous as crap. And you know how we like to bring you the safest experience on YouTube. This is just going to be a reminder that we need to be careful. And we're still in the learning process when it comes to melting metal. Oh, hey, what's up? See you scrapping. Hold on. Roger's in here.
Hey,
what's up, dude.
I can't hear anything at the moment. Hang on just a second. I'm new to this, so.
Yeah, I'm new to this too, dude. So I've only had 2 other people on here before.
That worked. There we go.
Yeah, I think I can hear you on my computer. Is he coming? Can you guys hear him okay?
Yeah, you're.
So how's it going, Roger?
Oh, it's hot up here.
Where are you at? Where are you coming from?
Central Illinois.
Where's that? Illinois?
Central Illinois. Yep. Surrounded by cornfield.
Oh, you're in corn country?
Yeah.
That's cool. That must be tough. Like, see, I'm in like a high population area, so there's like a lot of scrap here, man. So I get the question all the time, like from people out in the country and stuff like that, like, oh, how do you get the scrap and all this and that? And you know, if you're not in an area that has a lot of people, it's going to be tough. I think we lost him. He might have a bad connection. Anyway, that's Roger from CU Scrapping. Go check out his channel. He's a good guy. Let's see what else we got here. It looks like it came from the Roswell UFO crash. Yeah. These two bumps is sticking the melting stuff to the mold. What are you talking about? These two bumps? So when it cools, it should shrink down. I was more worried about these two shrinking, and literally in the last one, you could see where that was holding it up. I think what I'm going to have to do, I didn't want to, but I think I'm going to have to drill a hole and tap it and just run some screws in there to push it out once it fully cures. And then we're going to make our lid so that when we pour it in, I'll have a top so it doesn't, like this one was actually looking good. It wasn't sucking down the middle like these ones. It's hard to tell, but the, you know, I have an idea of getting rid of that. I don't know what happened to Roger. I think he must not have a good connection or something, but anyway, that's kind of crazy. I mean, it looks cool. Definitely not what we were going for today. But the mold did it did kind of come out easier. I mean, last time I beat on it for like 5 minutes. This time it only took a couple whacks with the hammer. So cutting that 10-degree angle on there definitely helped. But I'm going to have to put that back in the milling machine, clean up the bottom of the mold, and then I don't know. I guess I'm going to drill the holes and do it that way. I would have really liked for it to just pop right out of there. I'm just trying to look for like whatever might have been holding this in. I'm seeing some lines like in here. It's hard. I don't know if it's going to come on the camera, but I'm seeing some lines, and I don't know if my end mill put that in there from the mill. That might have been. It's funny because them lines are all the way around. I wonder if I was getting chips stuck in there and just coming back around, making a groove in the mold. Maybe that groove is the problem. What I might have to do is I'm going to try to clean that up, spend a little more time on it, and then maybe polish it. Get down in there with some little round sanders and just get it as smooth as possible. But it definitely came out a lot. Oh, snap. I'm getting all kinds of water on my computer. That's not good. That's not good at all. Shoot. This thing's leaking. It's definitely going to be an interesting. I mean, that cavity down there is just crazy, man. Okay. Well, I mean, we kind of took a step forward and backwards at the same time with this one. Where are we at time wise? We're only an hour and 19 minutes. If I would have had more aluminum ready, we would have tried that again. But before I try that again, I want to polish out the inside and try to get those milling machine marks gone. I mean, the explosion, the birth of the alien aluminum, was unexpected and definitely a learning curve. I'll never forget that. So we definitely got to give that some time to cool down before we throw it in the water. And then I got to figure a way of getting it to not splash out. The problem is I gotta hit that with some. Hold on a second. I gotta hit that with some WD. We're getting some flash rust. Thank you to the guy that sent me this sprayer and a gallon of WD. Yeah, so definitely going to do some work to this thing. I think it's just going to be a little touch-up work. I got to get down in there and polish it. And then once we work out all the kinks, we're going to have a nice prototype. And then the next one we're going to make, I got a huge piece of steel over there. I'll be able to make, instead of welding 2 1/2-inch plates together for the bottom, I have like a 2-inch thick plate that I can mill them angles on. So when I put the side plates on, I can have like 1.5 inches of milled finish to push it against. And we're going to face all of the plates. Like that was just like, probably still had mill scale and all kinds of stuff on it. And you can actually see, in the, I don't want to get this next to the thing because it's dripping. But like this one, you can see the, like that hammer tone look. That's like what the inside of the mold is looking like. So what we need to do is the more I can polish that before I assemble it, the better it's going to look on the end. So definitely a work in progress. We'll get that dialed in. So I just want to say again, for the people that joined the stream late, maybe didn't get here at the beginning, any super chat or any donations that you donate, it could be $1, it could be $10. We got a couple $20 donations. I'm going to be matching that, and we're going to be donating to a church that is doing an addition. Everybody that donates in the stream is going to get one of these stickers, and one of these. And I'm actually going to have not this one particularly, but something similar. But these 2 stickers are going to be future shirts. Like the same way this logo's on the back, right? Is going to be that logo. And then we're just going to have plain giant PSF in the old English on the back. So we're going to have like 3 or 4 different shirts. Again, this is the shirt. Let me know what you guys think of the design. Bringing you the safest experience on YouTube. You know how we like our safety. PSF, made in the USA. High quality stuff. The website should be up Wednesday. And then next weekend we'll be doing the same thing. Hopefully we won't have any explosions. Okay. So next weekend, what I'm going to do, we're going to pour 2 ingots. I'll probably get the first one started before the stream starts. That way we could just get right into a pour and then get another one going. And then that second one, the first one I'm keeping for myself. The second one, we'll pour it on the stream. And then what I'll do is, like, either later on in the day or the next day, I'll make a video that goes with that of us cutting it on the milling machine. And I don't know how. I'd like to bring this setup over there by the milling machine, but I think it's going to be too loud. I don't know. I could probably dial it down. But I'd like to maybe one day go through the whole process, the pour, putting it in the mill, facing it, and doing everything we need to do to get the perfect ingot, and maybe even polishing it. But I want to do it a couple different ways. One, see, I like the way things look machined, like that machine to finish. So some of them we're just going to leave machined. We're not going to mess with it. We'll leave it with the nice sharp edges. Some of them will probably chamfer all the edges on the milling machine. And then some of them, after we mill it, we're going to polish it. So the aluminum ones, we could probably get these to look like chrome, you know, because as long as we don't have like the big gouges, the pits and stuff in there, it's just going to look like a mirror finish. I think it's going to look like next level, man. I really want to have a quality product because, you know, I'm gonna price them like they price them on eBay and Amazon, which is like, you know, they go for a lot of money. And what I look at what you're getting for the money they're asking, and it just looks like they're just selling you this for 4 times the amount. Like, I want to make it so that it's you know, you're getting that 4 times the amount. It's going to be, yes, Adam W, modern art, you know. So well, let's see what else we got here. Or that was an old I'm like behind on the things here. Yeah, to be like art, not just an ingot. You're getting something, one, quality made right here in America. It's sourced. The products are sourced. It's melted and machined and branded right here in America, which is going to be, you know, the ingot is going to be my first product that I sell. Now, I have a lot of things on a list. You know, we got to start with the ingot. I got to become a good machinist to get all that done. I got to get all of the tooling that I need and stuff like that. And there's 2 more pieces of equipment that I need, a desktop CNC and a laser engraver. And then the ingots is the test bed for the products that I want to bring you. Someone actually mentioned something about small handheld wire strippers. Now, for those of you that watch my channel, know that I want to make a replica of my Copper King, my big stripper, you know, which is a Chinese knockoff of some American-made ones that I've already highly modified. And, you know, every time I run it, I don't know if I'm coming in high. No, I turn this mic up. Every time I run it, I'm always thinking of how to make it better. So there's probably 3 things that I want to implement on that wire stripper of my version of it that no other wire stripper has, that's going to eliminate all of the problems that I have with this one, but it's going to be a more precise machine. And they're not going to be like that machine there is $3,000. So you can imagine what a more precise, high-end American-made one with the standards that I have. We've already got a 5-horse 220 motor on it. It's already got a clutch, a safety clutch. There's actually something else we're going to add to that. The safety aspect, as dangerous as that thing looks, it is probably one of the safest wire strippers out there because of how you can disconnect it. No other machine stops that fast, or with the control that you have to stop and start like that. Like Steve didn't understand it at first, or why I even had it. But once he ran that machine for a while and had his own tangles and messes, and the problem is the machine runs so fast, you need to be able to stop it. Like some machine, there's a lot of other machines out there, they don't need a disconnect because they're not running that fast. They're slow as molasses like my other machine. That machine don't need a disconnect because you got plenty of time to sort out or turn it off. This machine, it's running fast. It's got a lot of inertia and momentum built up to where it needs to be stopped and it needs to be a break. What do we got here? $5 donation. Hold on, I'm getting behind on the chats. See you scrapping. He booted himself out. I do everything real quick. Yeah, when it comes to scrap, time is money, man. The more you handle it, the more, say like this 2 pound or whatever this was, 4 pounds, this is only worth, let's just say $10. And say you have to do something to it. If it takes you 20 minutes, you're making $10 in 20 minutes. But if you can refine that down to 10 minutes, now you're making $10 in 10 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Instead of 50 cents a minute, you're making $1 a minute. That's why everything I do, I'm always thinking, how can you do it faster? How can you do it faster? What can you do to improve this process? You always got to think outside the box. And having, like, if you're going to be a scrapper, you got to have power tools, man. Even if it's just like drills, impacts, air tools. If you're dismantling stuff to upgrade it, if you're just using basic wrenches and screwdrivers and stuff, man, you're leaving a lot on the table. What else we got here? Hold on, I seen someone donated. I'm trying to get to that. What's up, Salty Zero from Iowa, Ohio? My mom likes the design on the ingot. Yeah, that was that wasn't that wasn't what I was going for, but it definitely it's definitely something different. I mean, who else has an exploded ingot? It literally, like, if you look right here, this part here was solidified. It literally broke it and bent it up, man. It's so crazy how that happened. Wow. I'm glad it didn't like blow up in my face or anything like that. But we have to definitely, we're going to put a timer on it next time and let it cool down for a little bit. DPause12. Sorry if I butchered your name. It looks like art. Keep it that way. I will. Salty Zero donated $5. Thanks, buddy. All donations today are getting matched, and we're going to be donating to Freedom Baptist Church in Okeechobee, Florida. I don't know how. If you go through the comments, Mike Wharf from Mike, he's got a YouTube channel, Mike Wharf Ministries. Go over there, give him a sub. Let's try to get him to up to 1,000 so he can go live and get some YouTube money. And then someone made a comment, I knew going in that not everybody, it's not for everybody. And even me, I never liked the church because of not like all churches, but just like the concept of church. Because when I think of a church and a pastor, I'm thinking of like, an old pastor in rags feeding poor people and sick people and helping. And then when you turn on the TV and you see people like Joel Osteen, who owns a freaking stadium, and he just looks like a politician with his slick suit, and he's up there, and he's like a billionaire. Like that, to me, that doesn't seem like you're doing God's work or you're helping the people. It looks like you're helping yourself. Or that other guy, Kenneth Copeland, the guy looks crazy. Okay, those are not. I don't like them. I don't support them. I don't think anyone should be supporting them because they, I think they're gaming the system, and they're putting money in their pocket that they shouldn't be. Like that dude Kenneth Copeland bought himself a private jet and said, "Oh, God told him he needed a private jet because he didn't want to be on a regular plane with the demons." Like he literally called all of his people demons, and he just looks crazy. You should see when he talks. Hey, Salty Zero, 1295. Make sure you email me at projectshopfl@gmail.com so that I can get you your sticker pack. I need an address where to send it, and we'll be matching all donations today. Is that another $5? Is that $10? Do you need 2 sticker packs? I really appreciate that, man. And I'm sure Pastor Mike is going to appreciate that. Like I said, man, I never believed, like I found God not through the church and not through reading the Bible. Okay. It is without a doubt in my mind that we have a God. This place was created for us. We're special beings. But through all that, my fiance, I found her through God basically and my beliefs. And she found this church through her beliefs. Like she's very picky about, churches and people that say they're into the Bible and say they're godly people, but they're not. And then like I said, I heard explain. I told her that I'm not really into that stuff, but I'm not against it. But when I seen Pastor Mike and his message, the way he talks, what he believes in, like I said in the video I dropped, like that guy, like if I was a pastor, that's how I would be. He's no nonsense. He doesn't care if you come to his congregation or not. Oh, that's another thing. Someone said, someone kind of left a salty comment on that thing saying, "Oh, check out, why don't you go see how much his salary is or whatever." Pastor Mike doesn't take a salary. He's retired. He lives off of his retirement, and he does his pastoring for free. So, I respect that. He's a respectable guy, and he's doing good things. And the country really needs pretty much the reason we're in this crazy situation is they've taken God out of everything, and they're ruining the family. They've taken God out of the family, out of the home, out of the schools. They're trying to take it out of, politics. And what are they replacing it with? It sure isn't something that's helping us. I would like to make it a machine like yours, fast and efficient. Which one? The wire stripper, Lawrence? Yeah. So that's the thing. I want to make when I start building my version of the Copper King, I'm probably going to duplicate everything and build 2 of them. And then one's going to be for sale. Not going to be cheap, but it's going to be for sale. I mean, even if I just keep it for a backup for myself. But if someone wants it, you're going to get the baddest wire stripper, ever made. And how much for the ingot I'm holding right now? Salty Zero. This one? I really don't want to sell. I mean, for the right price, everything's for sale, but I really don't want to sell that one. But I mean, shoot me an offer. I don't know. These ingots that I have here, all the ones. So it's the progression. This was my first melt. Okay, aluminum melt. This was my first copper melt. My second melt altogether. This was my first aluminum melt. We kind of I was outside on the slant, so it's kind of slanted, which I think is funny every time I look at it. But for my first melt in my mold, look at how precise that is. Looks way better. Looks better than that. And that's the mold that came with the setup. I like those crisp corners, man. We haven't even polished this stuff yet. This was my second, and I'm going to say my best one yet. It came out, the corners, everything came out really nice. And then we started getting into this was a good one too. We started getting into this, and this is where I had a problem with. You could see it. It literally was holding on right there. That's where it was really, I beat the crap out of my mold getting this one out. It really took a beating. But look at these nice crisp edges. See that? So it's like, these are so I can look at them and be like, this is where I started. Now, this was the next one where I welded the inside, and you could see the weld on the inside of the mold. Made it look like crap, but again, you could see the scrapes where it was holding on. And then this one, this is the same. This one with the 10 degree. I might step that up to a 15 and then get back in there and mill that so we don't have all that. This stuff down here doesn't really matter. None of this is going to be here when I'm done. This is just so that I can hold this in my vise on the milling machine, because you can't clamp this. I can clamp it this way, okay, to face that off. But that's going to be like one of the last process, or no, this will be the first process. I'm literally doing that just so that I can get a clean finish on the top. And then once we flip it, I can clamp this. I can cut this off, which I might run this in a bandsaw first, because there's no reason to mill all that. We can probably cut it in a bandsaw. And if you see, let me see. Audio. It needs the rubbers, but it is a jet bandsaw. I've wanted a bandsaw for scrapping for a while because one, to cut AC coils, cut the ends off the coils. I like cutting on the outside of AC coils, not on the inside, because to me it's easier to remove the metal in one shot than try to individually pop out all the noodles. So if you can just run it down a bandsaw real quick, nice and straight, it's going to be nice. And then just for metal, but I think metal working and whatnot. But I think if I put this, I make something that this can sit on so that it's 90 degrees. I think I can run that through the bandsaw, clean most of that off faster than me trying to mill that much material out of there and making chips. And then I can take these nuggets. There'll be a decent nugget. I'll be able to run them back through on the next melt. So it's kind of like a process. there's gonna be some, it's gonna be a process. But once I get it streamlined from getting the aluminum or copper to melting it in the mold to machining it, cleaning it off and everything, I'm going to get it streamlined so I can crank them out and have a nice bunch. And then, we'll give some away on the live streams, and we'll sell them on the website. They're going to be for sale. Yeah, mega church pastors are something completely different. Yeah, them guys, man, I don't feel like they're doing God's work. I think they're doing the work of the devil. And you know how I feel about the devil. You seen those creepy statues I brought in here? They look satanic, so I chopped the heads off them and beat it with a sledgehammer, with the hammer of God. And then when I had the Lucifer lighting products, the lights that said Lucifer lighting, we smashed them to bits. All right, let me answer some questions. We're coming up on 146. Those guys preaching on TV are in it for the money. They'll pay the price when they get to where they're going, and it's not heaven. Yeah, that's right. Now, I got to be honest. Like, when I was younger, I was like doing the devil's work. I was not right. I was not right with God. I was doing all the wrong things. And then it got to a point where one day I realized what I'm doing is negative. It's not positive for me or anyone else. And then I completely changed my life, and I live my life like I only try to do positive things, and I like to, help. That's why I literally, I started YouTube. Actually, I started YouTube for a reason I still haven't told you guys about. Still haven't seen why I originally started YouTube. Now that I have a milling machine and the products I talked about here today, that's not the reason. It's actually something else, way cooler, something everybody can enjoy, kids, adults. It's actually really cool and fun. Something I was literally starting in 2008 before the housing crash, and I got into recycling. I found, like, I was working for concrete cutting, doing demolition work, went from working 60 hours a week to like less than 20, and I was running out of money, barely pay my bills. And then the transformer things fell in my lap, and I was making more money in one day than I could all week working for someone. So I dropped everything and kind of pursued that. And for like 10 years, that was amazing. Even today, I don't get them much, but when I do, there's nothing that makes money like double copper transformers. Hold on. I lost my train of thought here. Oh, I was literally getting ready to start a company making something, but I welded up a very crude prototype that was amazing. It worked amazing, but I really needed a milling machine and a lathe to make the custom parts, and I just didn't have it. I didn't have the resources to get one. I don't know if you ever looked at the price of a milling machine and a lathe, but a quality one that you can, a big one like I have that you can do some production work on, they're not cheap. And these ones happen to fall in my lap. So that's, a huge step forward for me into going back to what that original thing I wanted to do, and the products that I want to do now that I've been in recycling. Because even like before that, I had the products that I wanted to do. It had nothing to do with scrap. I wasn't even scrapping. I knew nothing about scrapping at the time. But since I started scrapping, I've always wanted to make a product with the copper that I got. Okay. And the ingots are going to be a start. Okay. There's not only going to like something I can give to you guys, but one, it's going to help me in sales. It's something I don't think I've mentioned yet. because I'm going to be able to show a machined, polished copper ingot to an electrician, and they're going to be pretty impressed, and it's just going to be, it's like I've always told you guys, if you're going to try to go after electricians, you got to bring something to the table that every other scrapper or scrapyard is not doing. There's something else I do that I offer them. But this is going to be another thing. I'm going to be able to tell them, hey, I'll be able to take the copper I get from you, and I will make you your own ingot or something you can put on your desk out of your own copper that just, it looks awesome and amazing, and you'd be proud to display it, and it'll have your name or your company name on it. It's going to be something along them lines. Okay. Where are we at? You should check out Ron Carpenter Redemption series. Good teachings. Okay. You're right. The world is going crazy day by day. Yeah, it's getting bad. And if we don't do something, if everybody just, here's the problem. Everybody just sits back. They'll get on their phone and make some tweets or make some post on Facebook or share some stupid meme. But does anyone actually get up and get together or go downtown or go to your public servant and let them know what you think? No. Nobody's getting up and doing anything. Everybody's like complacent. Now, not everybody, but a lot of people are just like, gassed up on fluoride or the poisons in our food to keep, even me, like I feel like crap sometimes because of the food I eat. I'm always on the run. I don't eat good food all the time. And I could tell, like it makes me lethargic. And, we're being poisoned, our air, water, food. Unless you're self-sufficient, do you really trust the big corporations that are feeding you? That's why I keep telling you, we have to start local. All right, hold on. What else we got? I want to get to all these. Salty Zero, you sent me an email with your info. Thanks, buddy. I hope you sell $1 billion ingots. Thanks, man. Me too. That'd be awesome. I have to keep that milling machine running 24/7. I know you were looking for a bigger building with this. What's the status on that? Are you staying where you are? It looks like you're packed in there pretty tight. Patrick Flute. Yes, definitely looking for something else. And that might be, I'm hoping, as long as everything goes right, that's a possibility. When my lease is up this year, that's going to be it. Hold on a second. Made in Holland donated 15 euros. Thanks, man. I really appreciate that. God bless you, and all the prayers for the Netherlands. That's awesome, man. I really love getting on here and talking to people from all over the world. It's really amazing. Oh, hey, what's up, Shannon? She's the one that originally sent me the shirts and the cookies. They were awesome cookies, and I still have your shirt. I haven't torn it yet. Most shirts I have a hole in them from my gut pushing against scrap. Most scrappers will know what I'm talking about. It's hard to have a shirt and not get a hole in it. I hope you're having an amazing day. Yeah, thank you. You too. What else we got in here? Keep in mind, Steve has been a part of. We need you to start to think in terms of I. I think he's old enough to see the writing on the wall. Good luck. I don't know if you heard, Beth, but Steve moved like 100 miles away. So he's probably not going to be on the channel that much. He still has some stuff here in my shop he has to come get. But he had an opportunity, and he's like Steve was like retired and didn't want to work. So he worked whenever he wanted, basically. You know, he came and helped me here and there. He did side work, working on people's cars, but having a full-time job is not in Steve's description. What else we got in here? Thomas Anderson, hello from Mackinac City, Michigan. Sorry if I butchered that. What's up, buddy? Thanks for stopping by the stream. A scrapper never wants, they just wait. Yeah, I'll tell you what, man. I've never had so much stuff come into my life that I've wanted. Like literally, I have one toolbox and the one little tiny orange air compressor and a welder, the little welder that I've had. Literally everything else I have in this shop came from scrap, some like crazy deal. Hey, we're getting rid of this. Do you want this? You know, it's free. Just come get it. Or it's such a low price. Like normally when someone has something they show me and they want to buy, you know, sell it to me, I always tell them, well, I only buy things at scrap price. So whatever it is, if it's steel, we're, you know, buying it as a steel price. I don't pay full price for anything. I like your shirt. Can I see the whole thing? Yeah. Oh, John Daly, what's up, dude? That's the guy that sent me the nice knife. I use that thing all the time, man. I really appreciate it. So we're showing off some merchandise today. We have some shirts. Anybody that donates today, the top donators are going to get a shirt. This is the PSF in Old English. We have the American flag, made in USA in my shop colors. And then the YouTube channel, bringing you the safest experience on YouTube. Excellent quality. For those who didn't see in the beginning, this is 100% made in America, okay? There's a whole list of stuff here. I don't know if that's going to come through, but it's literally the cotton was grown in the USA, harvested, the yarn was spun, it was knitted, the fabric was dyed, sewn, 100% made in USA, and then printed right down the street locally from my shop. These were not cheap, okay? This is a quality shirt, quality printing. I think it looks great. Let me know what you guys think about the design and everything. I like the old style signage look, the old English letters. And you know I'm an American, so I got to support made in the USA. And also, we have stickers. These are going to be future shirts. Anybody that donates today is getting a whole sticker pack. The 3 stickers we have. Okay, these are gonna go for now that we're making ingots, and we have the OG, the double donut with the old English. Okay, and these will be for sale on the website, and all of this stuff, like today, all these donations, everybody that donated in the chat, I'm going to be matching that, and we're going to be donating it to a church. The Freedom Baptist Church in Okeechobee, Florida. And if anybody lives in Okeechobee or the surrounding areas, we travel an hour to get there. And, you know, it's worth it in my opinion. You know, the guy's got a good message. He's doing good things. He's building something for like the youth. He's trying to get younger people involved with the church because we went to like a youth thing, and he was explaining that our generation, the younger generation, like they're the least amount of people that actually go to church. So we're coming up on 2 hours. We're on 2 hours now. Let's see what we got here. Get a laser printer and print their shop name on the copper paperweights. Copper business card holders. I'm actually trying to get copper business cards. The laser engraver is like my next thing, man, because it's going to be, I'll be able to engrave all the, like literally that design that's on the shirt. I want to laser engrave that right onto the ingot, like either on the side or the top or whatever. And then like you said, a paperweight. Years ago, I made a really cool desktop thing for someone with a Leaping Jaguar, because I used to work at a Jaguar restoration shop, and they liked Jaguar, so I made them a desktop thing with their name on a plaque and had like a pen holder on it. You know, it's for their desk. They loved it. It came out great. So I'd like to do something like that for my customers. Make them something out of the ingot that maybe they can put pens in it, or they'll have their name in it or something, you know, something different. Like I said, if you're going to try to go after electrical contractors, you got to bring something different to the table. My thing is, I'm going to be making products with the copper, you know, and not just the ingots that you see here. I got other things, you know, the website with the t-shirts and the stickers, that's just a start. When I get that going, it should be up by like Wednesday or Thursday. Next Saturday, it will be live. And again, next Saturday, we're going to be doing the same thing. Anybody that donates in the chat, I'm going to match that, and we're going to give it to the church. And you'll get, everybody that donated today is going to get stickers. The top people that donated, I think there was 3 people that donated $20, since it's all even. You're all going to get a shirt. Make sure you send me an email, projectshopfl@gmail.com, with your size and your address, and then we'll get them out to you as soon as possible. And we'll be doing the same thing next week. But hopefully next week we won't have the alien birth explosion going on here. Don't worry, we're going to get the system dialed in. You know how I like to dial stuff in. What else we got in here? EBRE, late again. Did you miss much? I don't know when you came in, but we about blew up an ingot. So if you didn't see that, don't scrap with Texas. Ha! I love that name. That's awesome. What's up, dude? Your success is our entertainment. Well, I'm hoping that you know, you guys enjoy the show. Offering a milled copper ingot to an electrician is a terrific selling tactic. Yeah. I got a couple things up my sleeve for that. It's not just going to be the ingots, but it's part of it. So yeah, I let slip a little bit my sales tactic. But yeah, like I said, man, you definitely have to think outside the box, man, because an electrician is getting 10 calls a week, people wanting their copper. We got another made in Holland, 15 euros. So that's 30 euros. I really want a shirt. Well, I think that makes you the top donator. Salty Zero donated another $10. That's awesome. What are we up to now? Oh, also, YouTube is going crazy with the censorship. That's why I haven't dropped nothing on my other channel. We will be going to Rumble. I know what's going to happen, and I think it already started to happen. I dropped some really informative content over there, and I feel like they've throttled my YouTube channel because it's linked. You know, it's all under my name, and I don't want to affect the growth of this channel. You know, because it's really starting to take off, and I'm trying to get it. You know, it's starting to make a little bit of money to where I can actually, you know, it'll pay for this shop. You know, because this shop, I mean, I know you guys know it's absolutely insane. I'm paying like $5,000 a month. So we're around $150 on YouTube. That is awesome, man. I really appreciate that. Like I said, we're going to take that money and I'm going to match it. So I guess that we're up to $300 we've generated today. And then we're going to send that to Freedom Baptist Church. Someone has graciously agreed to donate, match up to $25,000 for their new build. So if we send them the $300, that's going to turn into $600, which is awesome, man. I really appreciate you guys. I'm sure Pastor Mike is going to appreciate this. This is really awesome. And everybody that donated today, you're at least going to get a sticker pack. So make sure you email me at projectshopfl@gmail.com. And the top donators, I'm going to pick the top. I guess I'm going to pick the top 3. So we'll send out 3 shirts. Well, I think we have. I guess if it's a tie, I don't know. We'll have to see how it's going to go. But you're definitely going to get something out of it. I really appreciate it, and I just, you know, I want you guys to see the product and get a good product, and I want to, you know that I really do appreciate all the donations, all the comments, just you watching, even the people that can't send anything. I appreciate all the guys that send me, the products like the Naples Frank and John Daly and anybody else, Shannon, who sent me the cookies and the original shirt. It's highly appreciated. You have no idea how good that makes me feel, and it just makes me want to like bring you better content. I know I haven't posted a video in almost 2 weeks. I mean, I just posted one yesterday, but there was 2 weeks in there. But I've been shooting good content. Like I've got a lot of good projects coming, and we're going to be ramping it up. And part of, we're going to be doing a little bit more with the milling and machining because not just, like I said, not just the ingots. I'm trying to get a couple custom products, something that, you could use. That's going to be useful to you. 80-second guy. Can you imagine if everyone now hit the thumbs up button? Yeah. I mean, I'd appreciate you guys just watching in general. So we're at 2 hours and 9 minutes. We're going to have to wind it down. I want to thank everybody that donated. Let me just see if I can find everybody. See you scrapping with the $20 donation. I really appreciate that. He's actually a YouTuber for you. For those of you who don't know, if you want to go check out his channel, see you scrapping. I'm sure he'd appreciate a sub and some views. Antonone Lang. I'm sorry if I butchered your name. You sent $20 from Quebec, Canada. I really do appreciate that. You'll definitely be getting stickers. I think you're in the running for top 3 probably. So you'll probably be getting a shirt. What do we have? We have 2 people that donated more than $20. So whoever donated the 20, Safety Marshall, thank you for the donation. Much appreciated. Lawrence with the €30 donation. I'm not sure how that equates to American dollars, but I'm pretty sure that's eligible for a shirt and a sticker pack. What do we have here? Salty Zero, $5 donation, $5 donation, $10 from Salty Zero. Made in Holland, a $15 donation. Made in Holland, another $15 donation. Okay, so we're gonna have to I'm gonna have to calculate this up and see what's happening. What I'll do is on my next video, I'll break in on it and let you guys know what happened, who's gonna get what. Everybody that donated today, I might just send you all shirts just because it's the first stream. I don't know if I'm going to do that on the next one, but you guys, I'm looking at it here. Yeah, I guess that's what I'm going to do, man. I really appreciate it. You guys deserve it. International shipping is expensive. Euro and US are usually within 10% of each other. Okay. Do I do Venmo pay systems? Nah, I don't know what that is. I guess I should probably look into that. I have a PayPal, Project Shop FL. It's in the description on my main channel under the About section under More. And I have a Cash App. I don't have none of that information in front of me right now. If anyone does send anything there, make sure you email me, projectshopfl@gmail.com, and we'll get all this added up, and I'm going to show you all the receipts. So, I mean, you can see everything here. If anyone donates anywhere else, I'm going to show all of that, just so we're all on the up and up. And then we're going to match it, and we're going to donate it to the church in Okeechobee, the Freedom Baptist Church. If you could go look on YouTube for Mike Wharf Ministries, check his videos out. You know, even if you're like me and you're not really that into like organized religion or the church, the message is powerful, man. It really is. So go check him out. Let's try to get him to 1,000 subscribers. Get him some YouTube money. Thank you for everybody that came in this stream. We'll be doing I'll do a follow-up during the week. We're going to promote next week. Next week, we're going to be back at it again. By then, the website will be up where you can actually just buy this stuff. But we're going to be doing the same thing in the next stream. Since there wasn't, what do we got, 4 or 5 donations here? Whatever it is, we'll figure it out. I'm just going to tell you guys right now, you're all getting shirts, okay? I really do appreciate it, man. It's definitely for a good cause, and I can't thank you guys enough. Thank you for everybody. Even if you just came and watched the stream, gave a thumbs up. You don't have the money to donate, that's cool. Salty Zero with another $5 for the church, man. I really appreciate it. Tried to donate, unfortunately got canceled. Email me, John Daly. We can figure something out. If even if you haven't donated in the stream, if you email me, you know, by the end of today, it's only going to be for today. If you email me and we figure out a donation, you'll get a shirt and a sticker pack. Okay, that's the way it's going to be. So let's see what we can do on that realm. And on that note, I'm going to have to call it. We're past 2 hours. So again, thank you for everybody that came by. Go check out Mike Wharf's Ministries on YouTube, Freedom Baptist Church on Facebook if you want to stream it there for free. If you just want to check him out, I think he's got a lot of information. I'm pretty sure he has a website too. You could check that out. Just go over there and leave a comment. And, we'll have some merch up. Pretty soon you'll be able to get these on the website. And, right now this is costing me, but it's for a good cause. But going forward, this is definitely going to support the channel. It's going to be a direct support to what I'm doing over here and where I'm trying to go. I'm literally trying to bring you guys not just t-shirts and stickers, but an actual product that you can use in your everyday life, in your scrap life. Some of it's going to be on you'll see what I got in store, man. Just stay tuned and keep supporting the channel. Even just by watching it, it helps a lot with the YouTube. And remember, we're going to be pretty much every Saturday, 2 p.m. We're going to be doing live streams. Next week, we're definitely doing another melt. We're going to work out this problem. That was definitely unexpected, but we'll get that situated. We'll do a good melt next week. Next week, someone's getting a polished ingot or a machined ingot. I don't know if I'll have I got to go buy a polisher, but at least you'll have a machined ingot. Okay. We're going to be doing a giveaway on the ingot to the top donator, and you'll get an ingot, a t-shirt, and stickers. And we're going to match any of those and donate it to the church. So this donation, okay. Anyway, thanks. Thank you for everybody that stopped by from around the world. We really do appreciate you, and we'll see you on the next one.